Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Showdown effect. This is a side-scrolling competitive action brawler set in a world inspired by action films from the 80s and 90s. The game is being made by Magica developer Arrowhead Game Studios and published by Paradox Interactive. It is currently in closed beta, and today I just wanted to show you a little bit of gameplay and talk with you about the game. So I really like the game so far for a few reasons. Number one is that it's very skill-based, and the reason I say that is because you need to literally aim directly at your targets to hit them. You can't just, oh my lord. You need your crosshair needs to be directly on top of your target in order to hit them. You can't just aim in someone's direction, basically. Or at least it's like more damage if you're right on top of them, is sort of deal. So there's also melee weapons. Unfortunately, people can steal kills in this game, which annoys me to heck. But it sort of just goes with the territory. Oh, man, you do so much damage melee range, it's crazy. Alright, let's talk about the user interface. Upper right hand corner shows your ammunition. Those little bars below the obvious ammunition depiction are the number of reloads that you have with that weapon. So different weapons have different fire rates, different damage and stuff, and certain different amounts of possible reloads for you. So, oh man, keep getting, you know, this happens so much in these types of games, but you'll just end a fight, you'll be trying to heal, and then someone else will just walk right on top of you and take you out just like that. Or like that, here's another example, do massive damage to someone. It didn't happen that time, but a lot of times you can do like massive damage to someone and then someone else just walks up and gets the killing blow. Absolutely no assist, no credit given for damage dealt, nothing like that. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but with the reload system, there is an active reload option. So you can active reload to get your reload done faster, or, oh man, are you serious? Or you can just wait till it finishes. Now, if you try to active reload, but you miss, what ends up happening is you jam your weapon for a significant amount of time. It really, really, really hurts you if you jam your weapon in this game. So, it's obviously something you want to try to avoid happening. That is crazy. I just got destroyed in my face. Wall climbing and stuff like that is an option. There's also sliding and a tackling system. So you can move forward and slide, which will help reduce some of your incoming damage. It's basically like a damage mitigator, if you will. And again, so close to finishing someone off, but no cigar. At least I got the return there. Return the favor for him. All right, so there is a bandage system. You just do B.
Good girl.
And it looks like you can reload while bandaging as well, which is crazy to me. And that guy just kind of walks in and cleans things up. It'll happen. So yes, moving around with WASD, jumping with spacebar, kind of standard stuff there. So you can slide against the walls and you can grip on, and you've got control of when you drop. Again, S is this. You can also dive tackle someone with left alt, which is really awesome. It incapacitates them. Now it also incapacitates you for a moment, so it's sort of like a, you know, 50-50 thing. Sometimes you end up on top, but sometimes you can actually just end up losing as a result of that, you know, deciding to dive tackle them. You end up right on top of them, and then they whip out their melee weapon or something, and all of a sudden you're in trouble. And she just got well, she's got things figured out apparently. Took me out very quickly. So the rounds are currently set to default to 5 minutes, and then after that there's the Showdown round, which you're going to see in about 50 seconds, and it's sort of like a last-ditch effort sort of thing.
Don't get in my way.
Where you can try to score a few more points before the end of the match. Oh my lord, this is awesome. Alright, so I'm going to try to bandage up here. We got another 20 seconds before I get back into the action. I'm just going to sit here and bandage. I'm assuming that that person I was just fighting probably just ended up dying, but... Alright, so the showdown is imminent. And here it is. Now, Showdown. Things start to go crazy. There will be fiery hell rain down, and now it's 1 life left. Everyone's got 1 life left, and that's it. Let's try to take out the remnants here. There it is.
Good girl.
And I've got 1 person left, so it's me and the last person. I think whoever wins this, you get extra points or something, so whoever wins this will win the round, I believe. So this is a pretty important engagement here. And there it is! Just barely get the kill and end up coming on top. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so we're gonna be hopping into another match right here immediately after, and in the process, I'd like to just explain a little bit more. So again, it's in closed beta. You can get yourself beta access immediately by... Oh, looks like I'm game creator. You can get yourself beta access immediately by pre-ordering the game. There's a standard edition for $9.99. There's also a deluxe edition. Comes with a ton of extras like a new character, in-game skins, weapons, XP boost, free copy of Magicka, early access to the game, post-beta, but pre-launch. So yeah, lots of extras with that. And you know, this is definitely really fun. Right now there's only 2 maps available. There's this medieval map, and then there's like a Neo Tokyo map. But they are just, I don't know, I really like this kind of combat. And you might say, oh, it's just like a Super Smash Bros thing, like what's the big deal? Sure, you know, you're right in that assessment. That's not necessarily incorrect, but that doesn't take away from this still being entertaining, you know what I mean? Just because there are titles like this. Oh, come on. Gary Oak douche. Come on, Gary. Why you gotta be that guy, huh? Alright, so I haven't really showed you much of my special. This character special is a rocket boost. I literally don't think I showed you that at all. So that's this right here. And the problem is you do take like fall damage and stuff, so try to obviously be aware of that. Okay, Gary is trying to come up to me with a sword. I'm not a fan of that.
Engineered.
Try to heal up, and we can reload at the same time.
That's my girl.
Which is fantastic. And people are about to come up here, so why don't we wait till that happens. And there was I was able to get a melee kill, 2 melee kills, and I ended up dying too. But so the melee weapon's very, very strong. All sorts of different types, basically, depending on. It's basically like fast weapons do less damage, moderate weapons do. That was ridiculous. Moderate weapons do medium damage, and slow weapons do a lot of damage, but swing very slowly. So trade-offs all around, essentially, with that. And I haven't showed you the sliding, really.
That's my girl.
So I guess I'd like to do some more of that. Moving towards someone and hitting S is the slide thing there. And I haven't showed any of the dive tackling either. It's really like, I don't know, it's hit or miss, to be honest. Let me dive him. Okay, so he dove me and then was able to get a kill. So there's a perfect example. You can dive at someone like that. It'll incapacitate them for a time. And then it allows you to get a quick killing blow. So that's really good, especially if you are sitting with a melee weapon and you're out of ammunition or something. To be able to dive on top of someone and take them out that way is going to be sort of the way to do things. And there's a great example of how vulnerable you are when healing. That guy was healing up and ended up getting taken out as a result. He just couldn't respawn quick enough. Just checking back there. You can zoom in. You can also throw stuff. I haven't done it yet, but holding down shift will let you throw a melee weapon, a ranged weapon, whatever. Or any weapon that you've like picked up. Anything. Okay, I gotta reload, unfortunately.
That's my girl.
Always back up from the range dudes. Oh, is able to slide underneath and get the kill? That's hilarious. That worked out perfect. So that was a great example of a slide, I suppose. I was able to slide right underneath him and get the kill after that. And go over here. Got someone coming. Looks like they're not yet. Lots of action typically over here in this vicinity.
Fixed you.
And try to heal up and keep going. Man, even if I'm not on top, these games have been going quite well. So yeah, you can walk up to stuff and pick things up, and then you can throw them at people. I guess I could just show you that. I don't know how effective this is, but wow, that did not. I don't know how effective it is. I do know how effective it is. Not at all.
Easy mark.
What?
Easy mark.
What?
Don't get in my way.
I can't believe I mean, that person who was AFK, like, understand killing him, but that other person, how did I do that? That is absurd.
Easy.
Now look at that. I missed a few there because my cursor was not directly on top of him. So again, it's a great example of how they've managed to make this skill based. Because you really do need to be quick, fast with that sort of stuff. All right, so here's the showdown, the fiery rooftops, and this is once again going to determine the victor, I believe. Rico's off getting lots of kills, it seems. And yeah, I don't have a chance. Look at him owning it up. Holy heck. He's gotten like all the kills so far. No one's taken him out. It's frightening. I don't even know where anyone is right now. Are they all hiding? Are they feeding him? What is happening? Now the good thing is when you're near combat, you can typically hear it. He got another kill. This is ridiculous. He literally got all the kills. Alright, well I was able to finish him off. That's not going to propel me to the leader, but I'm still happy with it. For sure, for sure. Okay, so let's finish this up with a little bit more gameplay and taking a look at the last map, and then I think we're just going to call it. So there's two maps. There's the Medieval Madness plus the Showdown in New Tokyo. We'll take a look at Showdown in New Tokyo as we wrap up this video. So, once again, this has been a look at the current closed beta of the Showdown effect. Keep in mind, things are subject to change, and everything that you see here isn't necessarily, representative of the final product of the game.
To crack Dad's code.
The general, obviously the general concept, and we just expect slight changes, but you still have to, because it's a beta, you still basically have to say that. You've got to give that for the sake of full disclosure. So anyways, yeah, I think this game's really fun. I've really been enjoying it so far. I like that it's skill-based. I like things that are skill-based, and even if that means that I end up losing because I'm not skilled at all things. I can't even go as far as to say I'm not skilled at most things, but but yeah, I do enjoy skill-based games. I generally prefer them. And this is definitely the case. There's a lot more to this game than I've even showed you because we really haven't taken much of a look at the dive tackling, and we haven't. I did a little bit of sliding earlier, but not a ton either. So there's a lot more to the skill in this game than I even showed. So. Oh, my weapon's out of ammo, so that's gonna happen. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like the content, of course subscribe to the channel. More of this stuff coming in the future. I'll probably do at least one more video of the Showdown effect. I think it's that good. This is really awesome. I'm really excited to see how this game develops. Check out all the different levels. It is just a brawler, and if you're sick of brawlers, you'll probably won't care much about this, but man, oh man, why is that guy even in this game? He's just here for feeding, isn't he? I think that's someone's second account so that they can feed. In fact, I guarantee that's what it is. Keep watching and keep owning. Kill stealing all day. Dying all day too.